Long ago, in a far village, there was a young woman. And she was proud. She walked with grace, and her eyes always searched for what was far away. She was married to a humble man, a man of kind heart. This man worked in the field, bent under the sun, hands hard like the earth. He had no riches, but he had love. He had a small hut, built with his sweat, and in that hut there was warmth. He had a farm, though small, and on that farm food grew, though not plenty. And he had a little baby boy, still small on a mat, still soft as morning dew. The woman saw her husband, saw the hut, saw the baby, and she was not at peace. Her heart was restless. She wanted more. She wanted gold. She wanted a big house, shiny clothes, sweet things that glitter in the sun. She looked at her husband's torn cloth, his cracked feet, his simple ways, and she thought, this life is too small for me. One day, a rich man from the city came. He came in a car that shone like the river under the noon sun. His clothes were bright, his shoes were new, and in his hands he held money that smelled of power. The woman saw him, and her heart caught fire. She forgot the baby on the mat. She forgot the man who gave her love. She only saw the gold, the shine, the promise of the city. When the night was deep, and the stars were watching, the woman took her dress and her pride. She walked away. She left her baby. She left her husband. She climbed into the rich man's car, and it carried her away, far, far away. In the morning, the poor man woke. He looked at the mat, and it was empty of the mother. He looked at the baby, and the baby cried. He looked at the door, and he knew she was gone. But he did not curse, and he did not shout. He held the baby close, kissed his small head, and said in his heart, I will stay with you. I will not leave you. Your mother is gone, but I am here. And so the days turned, the weeks passed, and the years rolled like a great river. The baby grew, small but sharp. He walked with bare feet, he ate little, but his eyes were bright, and his mind was hungry. He wanted to learn. He wanted to know. His father saw it. The poor man had no money, but his love was strong. He begged, he walked, he went to a rich elder and said, help me, let this boy learn. And the elder gave. So the boy went to school. He walked long miles on bare feet, through dust, through rain, through sun. But he did not give up. He sat by firelight at night, reading, learning, growing. His father watched, proud, though tired. And the boy rose from small school to big school, from big school to the great city, and from the city to the highest place of learning. The years moved. The boy became a man. He wore white coats, he carried books, he healed the sick. He was no longer called just a boy. He was now called doctor. Not just a doctor, but the highest doctor in the state. His name was on the lips of chiefs, elders, and strangers. His hands saved lives, his mind brought hope, his heart was firm. He built a great house for his father. He built a wide hospital, with tall walls and clean floors, with beds for the sick, with rooms for healing. People came from villages, towns, and cities. They came with pain, and they left with health. He gave, he helped, he healed. His father, now old and weak, sat under the tree with joy. He said in his heart, the boy I raised is now a man of honor. But far away, the woman who had left many years ago was not at peace. The rich man she had followed grew old, and the gold faded. His hands grew weak, his eyes grew cold. The bright car grew rusty, the shiny shoes lost their shine. The woman was left with sorrow. She carried a child in her belly again, but her body was weak, her spirit tired. She searched for a place to give birth. She asked in the city, and the name she heard again and again was the same, go to the great hospital of the highest doctor in the state. He is kind. He is wise. He is strong. So she went. She walked through the gates of the grand hospital. The nurses led her in. The floors were bright, the walls were white, the air was clean. She was in pain, but she lifted her eyes, waiting for the great doctor to come. Then the door opened, and he entered. Tall, strong, dressed in the white coat of honor. She looked at him once. She looked again. Her heart stopped. She knew that face. She knew those eyes. She knew that brow. It was the baby she had left on the mat so many years ago. The doctor too saw her. His eyes grew hard. He remembered the empty mat. He remembered the tears of his father. He remembered the nights of hunger, the long walk to school, the pain of being left. He remembered all. And he turned away. He did not welcome her. He did not smile. His heart was shut to her. The woman cried in her heart. She was in the house of her son, but she had no place there. She was in the care of the child she had left, but his door was closed. She lay in pain, and regret ate her like fire. She brought forth her baby, but there was no joy. For what joy can be found when your past comes back to judge you? She looked at her child, she looked at her son, the doctor, and she knew. She had traded love for gold, and the gold had turned to dust. Her days after that were full of sorrow. Her nights were full of tears. She had riches once, but she had no peace. She had dreams once, but they turned to dust. She had left love, and love had left her. And the story was told in every village, in every hut, by every fire. The elders told it with slow words. They said, "Look at the woman who left her child for gold. Look at the son who rose with love. Look at the father who stayed and gave. Learn, my children. Learn that riches fade, but love stays." Please do well by subscribing to this channel.